Hey guys, this is Mario from shockingfit.com, and in this video, you're going to discover how to stay motivated and focused to achieve your goals when you're bored, when you don't feel like it. And this has been a dilemma, it's been a big topic for me, and it's been something I struggled with for a very long time. And now what happens is that every single week I hear guys say like, yeah man, I had a good start, but something happened and I just fell off track, right? I couldn't maintain that focus. I keep losing focus non-stop. I can't achieve one thing. I'm constantly bouncing between multiple things. And I mean, I was guilty of this myself, and I still am, right? I would start something, I'm just gonna do it for a while, I don't know, something will happen, I'll just get distracted, I'll just lose focus, and then I'm gonna drop that thing and I'm gonna start something new. And I'm gonna do that thing for a little bit, and just that project would, I don't know, hit the first sticking point, and I was just like, fuck it, let me do something new. And this bouncing between like stopping and starting never really allowed me to achieve my goal. I never got the goal, and I never really mastered the skill as well. So what it really comes down to, right? And first I want to dispel a little myth that's been circulating around the internet, it's been spreading around, and that's the myth of passion and motivation. So you watch motivational videos, I watch motivational videos, I'm assuming you do as well. And I mean, I really love them, right? I love watching motivational videos. I love reading articles about motivation as well. And especially like articles from really successful people like Arnold Schwarzenegger, about like Elon Musk, about his achievements. And people are really, really successful in our time and age, and even in the past, right? So when you read these articles, I'm sure there's at least one part of it where it's like, oh, it all comes down to passion, right? And what this did to me, and what this does to a lot of people, is that we start feeling a little bit depressed, because I mean, we wake up one day and we don't have that passion, we don't have that motivation, we don't have that desire, because like, I don't know, your muscles are aching, like it's all fucking painful, it's cold outside, it's raining, and you need to walk to the gym 15-20 minutes, you catch a tram and you're late and you have to wait for the next one. And at that point, we're like, oh shit, like we're not like those successful people like Arnold Schwarzenegger, like Elon Musk. Like we don't have what it takes, because these guys, they have unlimited passion, they have unstoppable willpower. You know, these guys can just simply execute non-stop. They can work 22 hours a day, they can sleep 2 hours, and that's it, right? These guys are superhuman, they're cut from a different cloth. While in reality, if you actually study the subject a little bit in depth, because I really was like, okay, shit, this can't be fucking true. I mean, these people are human as well, and nobody's cut from a different cloth. And if you really look into it, what happens is that these people are not, they're not inhuman. They're feeling the same things as we are. And if you read books, I mean, I'm reading a biography of Albert Einstein, and there's like 10 years of silence, like 10 years of like the dark years, the years where he's just working and just focusing on the process, right? And if you read books from Steven Pressfield, like books like War of Art and Turning Pro, you're gonna realize that these people feel the same lack of motivation. They feel the lack of passion. They feel that lack of drive. Of course, there's like genetics, there's talent, there's a lot of skill involved, there's hard work, but they are human, right? These people are human. But what separates them from people that are giving up non-stop and just not being able to focus is that these people will not base their actions on emotion. Like they won't let their emotions determine their actions, because boredom is simply an emotion. And they're doing the work regardless of how it feels. They're doing the work when it's not easy. And that's one thing that I guess people fall a little bit in the trap of thinking, is that once you achieve some kind of threshold, it just becomes easy, right? It just becomes effortless. Like there's some kind of threshold, you're just like climbing up. When you reach that, bam, it just falls down. And once you fall down, you just keep rolling and rolling, and it's just effortless. Well, in reality, it's like, it's not even close to that. Like I'll still wake up some days and I just like, oh shit, what the fuck is this? Why do I need to go to the gym, right? I just feel it. But I do it regardless of that, right? And it's very easy to do the work when you're feeling good, right? It's very easy to go to the gym when you hit a PR the last workout, when you're feeling like the shit, you're feeling like the Hulk, and you just go to the gym and you're like, yeah, I hit the PR last time, right? I'm gonna do a good workout this time. And it's easy to do that. But let me ask you something. What about those times when nobody's watching? What about those times when you're expecting a result but you don't get the result? What about those times when everything is in pain, when you're like had something happen in your life, when you're completely distracted? What about those times? Well, in those times, that's where the difference is made, right? That's at the exact time where your identity is being built. That's the time where your integrity is being built and when your character is being built. I mean, I often get asked is like, how do you decide if you're gonna work out today? Like, how do you just go to the gym? Well, in my mind, like that decision, whether I'm gonna go or not, has been made 5 years ago. I don't need to make that decision anymore, right? The decision has been made. Same as the decision of whether am I gonna like eat healthy food. The decision has already been made. I'm the kind of person that's gonna eat healthy food. I am the kind of person who's not gonna miss their workouts. And that's a lot. I talked about this a lot. Is building that identity and falling in love with the boredom of the process. Falling in love with the boredom of the reps is about building that identity of the person that loves to do these things, because that's pretty much the only way to find long-term motivation, is to actually make it a lifestyle, make it something who you are. And once you do that, then it's just gonna all click. It's not gonna be a decision-making process. It's not gonna take up any willpower. And like tomorrow, I'm just gonna go to the gym. I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm just gonna do that because that's what I do. And if you watch some of my previous videos on identity and motivation and willpower and all those, I'm gonna leave them below as well, so you can learn more of this topic a little bit more in depth. But it's simply basing your actions on your identity rather than basing those actions on how you feel. So yeah, I just want to share a little bit in this video. Is the biggest lesson for me was that those people that are kind of mythological beings like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Elon Musk, and all these people, they still feel the same as we do, like regular folks, I guess, as we like to call ourselves sometimes. They still feel the boredom, they still feel the lack of motivation, they still feel the lack of passion, but they do it regardless of how they feel. And that's the biggest lesson of this video. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to share some ideas with me about this topic, make sure to leave that in the comments below, because I really love the topic of motivation. Whatever you can share, I'm grateful. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to click subscribe below. And I'm just gonna turn around a little bit and enjoy this beautiful view here in this waterfall. This is actually in the southern part of Bosnia and Herzegovina. The waterfall is called Kravice. It's a beautiful place, and it's actually a beautiful day here. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed this scenery. I'm gonna let you have a quick look on this as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.